who's on the TV screens, who's on the commercials, that player is definitely going to be on the floor.
Perfect example. They played the Minnesota Timberwolves. There is zero reason Rudy Gobert should have been on that court.
Zero.
But you are paying him about $40, $50 million. You better get your ass out there and figure it out.
And he didn't.
I shouldn't even be surprised, but here we go again with the Rudy Gobert slander, hate, disrespect, whatever you want to call it. Gobert gets a lot of slander from the NBA community, but the criticism he gets for his defense is overblown. We all know the game winner Luka made in Game 2 of the conference finals, where, to be real, he cooked Gobert. That play for some people means, oh, Rudy's not able to defend in space against a guard or a wing. Well, that's not true. There's many times, just in these past playoffs, where Rudy did a good job defending in space. And during this playoff run, he was at times defending Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Jamal Murray, Luka, and Kyrie in space. Now, were there times Rudy did get blown past or scored on by these players? Yes, but as a center, Rudy is supposed to lose in those situations. And he loses defending in space less than most NBA fans will give him credit for. Gobert has won Defensive Player of the Year 4 times. The only players to win it 3 times or more are Dikembe Mutombo, Ben Wallace, and Dwight Howard. While Rudy is up there with them, his defensive greatness is either overlooked or underplayed.
But I don't think he deserved those Defensive Player of the Years like he got them. I feel like he's a great team defender, but for what he did to get those Defensive Player of the Years, I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see him being an elite defender.
Wolt NBA player.
Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God, I knew he was gonna say Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
He's worse than Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons is another bum. No, because you know why?
I'm sorry to Rudy Gobert and Ben Simmons.
No, because I'm gonna tell you what. If you sign a contract for $250, show me $250.
In the 4-year span from 2018 to 2021, Rudy Gobert won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. He led the Jazz to a top 4 defensive rating 3 times. The lowest defensive rating they had in this span was 13th. Rudy was doing this despite playing with mostly average to below average point of attack defenders. The best point of attack defender during this span was Royce O'Neal. Some people might say, but what about how bad he played in Game 6 against the Clippers 4 seasons ago? Yes, Gobert did not play well this game. He only had 3 defensive rebounds, 0 blocks, had the most fouls on the team, and second most turnovers. While Terrence Mann would drop 39 points this game, it wasn't entirely Rudy's fault. The Jazz were getting beat at the point of attack all game. As a result, the Jazz were constantly in rotation, and when a player drove past the initial point of attack, Gobert would go help at the rim from the corner, which is where Terrence Mann would be. Not to mention the Jazz game plan was to leave him open. Until Game 6, he shot 22% from deep on a low volume, so leaving him open was the right idea, but Terrence Mann had the best game of his career, which nobody could have predicted. Also, Gobert's rise to the player he is now should be inspiring. He was the 27th pick drafted from France, which wasn't as common back in 2013 as it is now, and the Jazz didn't originally draft Gobert, they traded for his draft rights. He went from coming off the bench playing 10 minutes per game in his rookie season. Then in his second season, he became a starter playing 26 minutes a game, finishing 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting, and as we know, he never looked back. Is Rudy Gobert a limited offensive player? Yes, he lacks touch. His hands are iffy at best. He struggles making passes in the short roll, and he can't score besides on layups and dunks. That doesn't mean he's not special defensively. Rudy Gobert is one of the best rim protectors we will ever see, and the people who are underplaying that need to stop. I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, do you think the Rudy Gobert disrespect is going too far? See y'all in the next one.